could you tell us about when you got your prosthetic hip, how long you've had it, and how that's affected your activity?
Well, I was forced to discontinue marathon running about 15 years ago. Kind of a severe pain in the hip. It's diagnosed as a type of hip that is arthritis, or it could be just due to normal wear and tear from sports. They finally operated in '72. And my doctor told me, do not run, do not participate in active sports thereafter. I was allowed to swim, ride a stationary bicycle, and that was all. Well, it so happened that I came to the gym here and started working out as he had told me on bicycle, suits, and swimming. Then I felt that the leg was getting stronger. I started to run with this artificial hip. I just jogged around the gym very slowly. It's very awkward at first. It's more or less of what I would call a plop, plop, plop with my feet. So finally, after continuing this for about 3 months, I started to go outdoors to the track. My doctor called me up from the airport before he took off for a 2-month convention in England, medical convention, and said, Jones, I do not want you to be running or jumping until I come back. What he had in mind, I don't know, but I did run the marathon. And he probably will speak to me when he comes back, what the eventuality of this thing is.
And what time did you finish the marathon in?
Well, I hate to tell it because in comparison with my old time when I ran back in '42 against Lou Gregory, my time was 5 hours. I was determined to finish it, so what I didn't run, I just jogged it all the way through, and I enjoyed it. No pain, nothing. It was a beautiful day, and I certainly did do the wisest thing at the time. Eventually, I hope to get up some speed and run it instead of just jogging it. And I met Lou Gregory there in the race himself. Now, there's a man that it really astonishes me. He's 75 years of age. And I spoke to him in the gym and reminded him of the race we had down in Baltimore in '42, where he finished first and I finished second.
I'm 69, but that's only my age. I'm not that old.
How old do you feel?
Oh, well, I don't know, but I'm not 69. I'm not sitting there waiting to die like most people.
Do you have any messages for senior citizens who are not active, just sit around?
Well, as I said before, my doctor wanted me, even after the hip operation, not to sit around, even though I was a senior citizen, 66 years of age. I participated in an activity that would keep my circulation going. That was swimming, riding a stationary bicycle, and that can be recommended to anybody at any age. Now, if you just happen to be a little crazy like me and want to get into sports competitively, you can do that too. There's nothing to stop you if you really just train yourself enough. But I do highly advocate some type of exercise for anybody at any age. Now, I've been in sports and active in exercise for the last 46 years. And I've never found any year, any period when I did not have some activity going, whether it was squash, tennis, paddleball, handball, or racquetball, or running. And I find that it's really not only a physical stimulant, but it's also a mental stimulant. It keeps you active in the sense that your mind is more clear to function when you do a small amount of exercise a day. And there's no reason why anybody at any age cannot participate in a minor sport.
Another relevant question. How's your sex life at this age? Because of the working out?
The sex life, I'll be very personal. A young girl told me the other day, not a young girl, but a young woman, I would say. She says, well, Bill, at 66, you're still going strong. I will leave it to your imagination what she meant by that.
One last question. How old do you feel?
Well, I really feel as if I felt 30 years ago. I feel I'm at the prime of life. Frankly, that's the truth. I don't feel my age. I really don't feel that I'm 66 years of age. Well, you know, to me, it's a condition, this age problem, senior citizen problem, is something that's been inculcated into us by society. And it's about time we got off this air and say that once you reach retirement age, you are old. You're over the hill. You're ready for the rocking chair. I think this is something we can overcome and prolong our life and also participate in life actively if we get over this society's idea that we are oldsters. And we should try to modify that by actively participating in every phase of life. Actually, myself, I felt, well, I have a degree from college, but recently I just reactivated my mind entirely. Now I'm going to enroll in February in a course in physical therapy at City College, a 4-year course. Now, this is something maybe somebody says, what do you want to go back to school for this time? You're already retired from engineering. You had your 4-year degree. Now you're going back to school again? Why not? Life never stops as long as you're alive.